Hey, how are you? We're day two into Introvert week, and I think it's fantastic. I had a great day yesterday. I had lots of energy, and today, not so much. But you know what? That's a day in the life of anybody, whether you're introverted, extroverted, omniverted, any of the verts. It's we all have days like that, and we don't even plan for it. Sometimes it just happens. So you need to honor that, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going with it, but I wanted to share it because it's always good to be open and real, and then people can see that, yeah, it's normal. It's a normal part of life, of running your business. And sometimes our energy doesn't play along. It doesn't say, oh, I'm going to wait to the weekend to really want to chill and relax, instead of, I have to do it right now because that's how I cope. So, anyways, today I'm on here briefly to just share with you three tactical moves that you can do that will help you easily recover from networking. Okay, are you ready? So, the first one is plan your intention. Before you even go, plan why you're going to the networking event. What do you want to gain from being at this networking event? I find I have so much more energy when I have a plan in place, not a strict plan that it's like, don't color outside the lines, but something that gives me a framework to follow, to say, okay, I'm going to meet up and connect with at least five people who I can support, or who might be able to support me, or five people who I just want to get to know better. Anything like that, whatever your intention is. Maybe your intention is, this is my first event and I'm going to go and just see how I feel. And then that's your intention. It's all what you put it out there to be. And the added secret sauce to this is to not be so anal with it that it has to be exactly the way you want it to and intend, because life isn't like that, right? You need to be able to roll with it. If it's an event you've never been to, you don't know what to expect. So maybe you can't connect with five people because there's not enough people at the event. Like, you just don't know. So be willing for things to go just the way they're meant to, because you know what? They always do. All right. So that's tip number one. So, tactical move number two, take a wingman, wing woman, wing introvert, wingvert. Okay, that's enough. It's really helpful to have somebody who is slightly more outgoing than you, or can show up in a different way, is more talkative, because that gives you those cushion and moments of time where you can just kind of be silent and either be silently clearing your energy, which, if you hang out with me, I show you how to do stuff like that, or to just silently catch your breath to figure out what you're going to say next. So you're not always constantly having to speak. Now, mind you, when you go with a wingman, it doesn't mean you're glued to each other's side all the time either, but it's really helpful to ease you into an event when you have someone there that you know. And that in itself doesn't deplete your energy, because the way I've done it in the past is, I'd worry, I'd fret, I would be nervous, and all of that creates an energy drain. So in order for me to really easily recover, I don't want to drain too much energy. That's an extra tactic on its own. So when you bring a wingman, they're able to speak more, allowing you to have that space, but also it gives you courage and it gets you out there because you're more familiar. You're bringing that comfort zone with you, and the comfort zone in the form of somebody you know, like, and trust, who is going to kind of pave the way for you. All right. So, tactic move number three is to clear your calendar, and it should say after the event. So, planning to do this, clearing your calendar before you even go, but clear your calendar for after, so you don't have a lot of appointments. Now, with that said, It's always good advice when you're at a networking event to make appointments with people to follow up, which is great. And they say to just clear the next 3 days to follow up with as many people as you can. Those are the extroverts often talking. For us introverts, we need to manage our time. So make sure that you have cleared enough of your calendar that you're able to rest, recuperate, and recover, as well as follow up with the people you're meant to. So clearing your calendar enables you to do that. And here's an extra tip, especially if it's virtual. Get the other person's calendar link instead of giving them yours, because then you have control over it. You have control of saying, okay, I'm going to book, and this is when I'm going to book it. Instead of giving your calendar or your phone number and waiting for them to contact you. And as an introvert, it's like, oh, I'm really ready now. They're not contacting me. And then you go through a spell of crawling under your rock, and that's when they contact you and you're like, oh, I'm not ready. So if you can kind of control that calendar booking a follow-up, do it by getting their calendar link so you can do it at will. Now, I do recommend to book right away, not like book it for tomorrow, but make an appointment so you have there's more availability on their calendar. If you wait till the next day or beyond, chances are people they've met at that event have already taken up all the time that maybe you would have wanted. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Those were your 3 tactical moves to easily recover from networking. Let me know what you think. Let me know which is your favorite, and maybe you have one of your own and share it. All right, thanks, and we will see you tomorrow for another National Introvert Week nugget of wisdom. Hopefully I'll have somebody with me to share that. And because, it's always nice having a wingman. All right. Take care, everybody.